OKFM 101.7.
Mustapha.
Bafa.
So much chim.
Yeah, you're the busy ha. If you put any and who's a man.
And then as you Chief Julius Debra so birthday.
Aye. Aye. Bafa, when you said you're Makana. I was going to say Kurumuha, sir, and comedy do Ohana if you okayfm.
Oh, sound.
Aye. The information via this okayfm, that is what at least majority of Ghanaians will feel.
Yeah, that's it.
They say, Oda Subanpedia, a Piama Okosu. Ira Julius Debra. Okame, Apano, Amibe Shirano, Abano Hubai. Sometimes, now, you cry, you're aggressive, no, we want to be like him. But even in difficult times, Chief Julius will still calm your nerves. Now, Sabi, these are the kind of people the person omutu presidents omutu omufu and I say omune president nante. By this time, Amen. Julius, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama down for pa. So you should not be surprised, sir. Udi His Excellency John Mahama Temkra Uhua or no better Anumti.
Not too full.
Because he's surrounded by people of high, reasonable candor and humility. That depends on the kind of man of the.
Amen.
Now, your bumpire said, and this in headquarters in your bumpire man, saying, Uncle Pombishano. What bought home buying? Now, what's answer man? I drink a sear. One papa Benam. No, of course, what bought home buying my yen. Family, the sea I take Adam Fire thing. The most expensive thing to have is a friend. Unya bia na nyamena ya wadumbi. Cheda nase. Emma happy birthday anapawi. Sabi awo bia Nyankopon enhira no said ya okayfm. E born samra nya anapawi no. Enso edi fiso. Just that me ntimi ntonjom. Na me dia no. Bisa me kosoma orama fo man ko kasa me ko tonjom le bi man.
Okay. And yes, that's the part. Now, mammy, we have some more concerns. Efa, wama yensu wamu in. Now, so a year minister, sir, Yabu Omudi, na yensu wamu in, and so wamu a year Jumano.
Kwame, no, you say Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. I say yes, you hene. And I say we far rituals, and also customary activities. I say you do film. Now, in the case of our constitution, you see, I'm found parliament, and setting up committee, and that too. Now, so that only a dish will submit record. Now, we start to be an audience for you that, Babadim. We young Crawford, Cramai, young Crawford, Coqua. You be in a school, I'll call you. So, our forgery certificate now, they back. You be a Jumana, I didn't mouse a Koyama Ghana for no. Who only dear. Your pence and penseni na abeda bonti ansa na wako kudiga na for any mukan say we are minister. And I'm so man penya ko fado ye very lawless ntino. Wetimi ahwe so abra sankrofo yem bete womo. Let's forget any circumstance under which they have not been vetted. They have not been vetted. And you cannot jump this step to become a minister.
Baba, I Mustapha. What shall enso say? Wamu nipa no ko baby. Na oboni dia was a minister designate.
Well, you have no right to perform any function on behalf of the people of Ghana on the expenditure of the taxpayers' money until say a betu na committee no approval. Then you go for swearing in. Swearing in pokra no a ceremony. Yanya, you cannot go and hold yourself as a minister. We have nothing like minister designate. All these people are unvetted as ministers. They are illegal, imposed individuals on the public expenditure. And then I say, if President Akufo-Addo will not respect the law, we don't know what Parliament will do to him. We have already said that. If indeed there were any serious Parliament today, this is the time to commence an impeachment process against President Akufo-Addo. He should not go scot-free with some of these things. But this is also the time where Ghana and Mabunu, if any of these persons come to your constituency to say that they are ministers, you sack them. They are not ministers. They are illegal persons. And if you see them driving public land cruisers, we can seize it and park it at the police station. Because they have not been vetted, they have not been approved. They should not hold themselves as ministers, let alone perform any public function. Who have a power? 110 ministers. And in your first time, you performed abysmally than your second time. Now we're appointing ministers. You're vetting one more. Now, what's the yampa or monkoyejma? Where do we do that? In a democratic country.
Okay. Right. Now, when since the Parliament is not in session. Me say Parliament is not in session. To we no so who treat speaker adwena so a obeye den.
Time one constitution. Didn't they know that Parliament will go to session? A Parliament to rise. Even the timetable for Parliament to rise is contained in the Constitution. Understanding orders of Parliament. The President, His Excellency President Akufo-Addo, now you're MP, so he knows what the processes and procedures of Parliament. Onim, sir, no President. What's now, man? Time where Parliament ever rising on after we appoint two ministers. Now, no, the one I'll blame no.
I see.
Ghana for static to President Akufo-Addo and Akufo-Addo ministers. One competent, a bimu sika, a bimu yomu free ho, ye reshuffle. Now government team perform it. Now all clear a binumu on your reshuffle until say and your master and son or your reshuffle then team B yaba. Team A no crown no more. One crown I know one more and thing what but a year. Your name said one more him dear meeting a year. One crown almost say abino and a way more. I am Betty woman. So if Parliament has risen, you wait when Parliament comes. The Constitution didn't give any window whereby the Parliament.
But government machinery should be running.
I mean, in the absence of a minister in a ministry, there's a deputy minister, and the president will never reshuffle a minister and deputy minister of a ministry at the same time. Nobody does that. If the president did that, then again, it plays into the incompetence around which the government is handled. Number two, the only reason why the Constitution makes room for deputy ministers is that when minister is not there, the deputy can serve as a memory of the minister and work. And number three, every ministry has a chief director. They are the technical advisors and officers of the ministry. No ministry will come to a halt because there's no minister.
Okay.
No ministry. In any case, the president appoints over 5,000 ministers, appointees. Government and Krofua are buying over 5,000. They are under the chief of staff. In fact, President Akufo-Addo had the new paradigm about the minister at the ministry and has another ministry, a minister of the same ministry at the presidency. We have many of them at the ministry. What are they doing?
Okay.
Can't he assign another person to play a role? Didn't he allow one minister to oversee the ministry for gender until say our appointed minister? Why can't we do this? So the mentality says the government machinery will come to a halt no government machinery come to a halt because people have not been vetted. It's not true. Or it either speaks into the incompetence and lack of knowledge of handling governance. And they are not learning. They should at least learn from the NDC. Sir, when President Mahama was the president, no, reshuffle. But has government come to a halt because we haven't vetted the appointees? It's a slap in the face of the democracy that we have. It's a slap in the face of the rule of law. It only goes to underscore the fact that the president we have is lawless. The president we have will not work with the law. It also goes to vindicate the fact that President Akufo-Addo is lawless, and that is what is happening. The whole government of the NPP are taking Ghanaians for granted. That is why they will do what they have done. Because the Usromra, you don't break the law. You only refuse to fear the law, knowing that the Ugbumrakra will be a nyaoshe, then you will do it. So we are waiting for Parliament to come back and see if they will start an impeachment process against President Akufo-Addo or they will not. But the youth of this country should be bold enough. They should do that to these ministers who are imposed on the Republic of Ghana by President Akufo-Addo, who are spending money without being vetted. It's illegal. And we must not allow it.
Na mami mram komo efoforo so na enura yesi wo social media wakoka se abai pa de wo a wonnimu a beto na ade ama NDC no e ma mzo o matwitwa na ne wo ye campaign ye dey
come NPP for nye tolerant kra
awakoko asem no mso de atudwa
manka sada na me a sabio in the last 1 year me did my life in to our for NDC victory. Sir, even if I have to die for the NDC to come to power, it is something I have guaranteed within my right. Sir, NDC must come to power. May I be got number because wow, but to Obama NDC. Ubi and to Obama NDC. I know na udunya a Dominic Mofreme. Sana na bi can trobi wo.
Na who would die for NDC? Who die better than why enjoy power?
It is not for me to enjoy. It is for us to liberate this country from corruption. The sitting government is corrupt.
Not just the people.
People are dying. Many people are dying than us, Kwame. And Kofu and Kola Omu that chair say, Kwame. And Kofu Juma say, people have built their companies 20, 30 years. They are suffered to build it. This government have collapsed it. Say, Juma na one company and no company. We must get rid of anything Akufo-Addo from governance by the grace of God on December 7th. As of war, Ekasa, it means Suma, Ghana Revenue Authority, Koharazi Womo, and Tiasofwa Obo Krumu Hena Yedin. Nanso Baomia, sorry, I know a Iso Okusia Pope, Oba Ghana ha. Instead of saying serious, a Yejumano, sorry for plain, or Koya populism, or Kwako Pope, Niakopa Catholic, a Bishop's Watcho. You know, I mean, when you're near the Bumai, Papa, and you near Dominic, the friend of the coin, and I'm in a bee. And America say, if any competitive election is organized today, because this government is corrupt and non-performing, like the NDC, we would win, and nobody will vote for the NPP. And to me, NPP, no. NDC na me the MPP because MPP na me the NDC ko share ho and I'm correct here
what can you say pa
because in any competitive election that is organized today they will vote against me ko say MPP na me anoko pa me na me ka say NDC
na
one am sound so correct no and now we could try video no pepper bia
and MPP for say awurade na eyi a kire say MPP for be winning tina man pie free one
I am machine sama no ayi president Akufo-Addo ko gina odio okwa peja parliamentary candidate so wan kwa nkobo NDC parliamentary candidate edin eno ye kuno kromu ha am I the first time one me kasa manua pakakra. I am NPP for no, I don't know what they kasa this.
Eti wo career no sa correct no.
Me correct here, am I yet one common so am I me expose you. Say almost see any deputy minister or call independence or just no. Yani yeshe ne chire. Ana me bi sana na bi say. A bad day na NDC. Deputy minister, muna mo appointing who. Or 2 times MP in a Juso and Sana John Kuma baby, until last week, or MPP ni our near by no yejuma. A bad day na NDC and a convinced to say on Conco contesting independence. Them one up for Muna MP. What a President Kufadon Crawford or ye no one we know also call independence no. NDC for the Cocatans on com. Or call ya. The whole government machinery was against him or something winning. Was it NDC? Any MPP for the vote to man? Sabi. Asante region, Nipa ne Wahonyamwa. Womu, Ewunyansa Wajene. Womu who say Adia Enya, Womu Soso. Asante region, MPP vote basket. Yet two about Okromu, Asante region, Omunyan Dudo. Even Enumpo. Mo all region mo antimi anya adwuma. This will be wu ansa na mo akwakoye project. Asanso bo ache adane ne ho contractor. Ana oti ajuso 24/7. Ana wo mu di sika, ana wo mu di machines, ana wo mu di parliamentary candidate no ka edi akire. Enka sabiu. Yenua John Kuma enwu ya. Ntinka ajuso fo hu project ba kumpo. MPP stronghold, and here can say one by reject the MPP. They can go to heaven and come down. Even Ashanti region will reject MPP because Brenna Yenina Yekomuneno, and yan this if one quan Ekomu. And yet Chama said don't get young Kolan Kwan Ekum. Oh, Ashanti region now Koto cement bagia. A Brenna Usu Komubi. So Koto electricity, Usu Komubi. Dum so ababiem no yendum NDC for fie nko yendum MPP for so dia. So the MPP the current setup wa womu abai mu no, they are not even exhibiting the characteristics of MPP that we know. We mu die no die asanso akọ rooftop. The level of corruption and the level of atrocities this government setup is committing in this country. We have never seen it before. As we speak today, Unim said, national security is threatening one journalist. Then said, what he has spoken about the national security coordinator. And he has someone called LA ambush against him. Well, and America said, and Abi said, Sadia Wenina Moyano. It will come against your own government. So we'll be Kasao Kromha. This is the national security for Kotata.
Okay.
And only time because they are intolerant, they must necessarily write something against me. One person won't say me being. Man kasa da. But I have exposed say NDC in share independent candidate naturally. Say any say the chirimpoa. Now rural and mantin so. I just by election NDC yanko. Because
I see. Now what can say
okayfm 101.7